What? Oh, hold up. I know what I forgot to do. There we go. Sorry. I don't know why it wasn't showing my camera. I forgot to turn on my virtual camera, I guess. My bad. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I totally forgot to make myself a fresh cup of coffee. I'm literally going to go start that really fast. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, I forgot to grab one. Okay. Good morning, everyone. If you haven't noticed by the title of the stream or anything, we're going to go over Ethereum today. Just like we did yesterday, we're going to go deep dive into Ethereum. See what do we see for Ethereum in 2025? How will it play out? Will it be a complete failure or will it actually rip this year? And honestly, I'm not the hugest fan of Ethereum, but I do think there is potential on the platform. But dude, Instagram is like terrible lag on the stream. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys bullish, bearish on Ethereum? What do you guys think about Ethereum? How are you feeling? I would like to know what your guys' thoughts are. Bullish or bearish? Man, today's been a hectic morning. I've had already a call. I did my pre-trading. I've been practicing my trade journaling. If you guys are day traders and you day trade, I highly recommend journaling your trades. I just started getting into it, and I'm excited for how this will make me a better trader throughout this year. TradeZella is the place where I do all my trade journaling, and it's a game changer. In reality, I think it's gonna be really good for me this year. I'm excited to share a lot of that stuff with you guys too throughout this year, because we're gonna get into sharing like my new routines for this year, my goals for this year. We're gonna get into all that stuff. So and trade journaling is gonna be one of my biggest goals for the year, and I'm excited for it. All right, let me pull up. I'm gonna make sure all my charts are ready for the stream. But if you're hopping in the stream just now, shoot in the chat. How are you feeling about Ethereum? Are you bullish, bearish? What do you think? What do you think about it? Because I think there are good things for Ethereum. I think price action shows there's big potential, but I want to show you guys some things why I think Ethereum's is a little bit nerve-wracking. Where are the things I want to find? I guess we can just go to, I guess we'll just go to this DeFi Llama. If you want good data on things like NFTs, yields, how our exchange is performing, I highly recommend using DeFi Llama. It's a great place. What is this? Overview, chains, bridge, compare chains, airdrops. What is this? Trying to get the numbers I'm looking for. No, that's not what I want. Here we go. No. Bridges volume. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm like. There we go. There we go. Here we go. This is what I want. What is the advanced one? Here we go. Okay. Boom. This is what I'm looking for. Awesome. All right. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Oh, yes. Thank you. My wife finished my coffee for me. All right, here we go. I got my things ready. I got some things that we want to look for. And I just want to see if I can find one more ETFs. No, I don't want that. I just want to make sure I have everything ready to go. Raises, stables, raises, fees and revenue, volume. Maybe this might, no, this is probably, no, that's not what I want. Ah, here we go. Chains. Maybe chain. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is one I want. Okay. Awesome. All right, I'm finding all the things I need. And this might be the last one. No. It's this. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yep. Okay, it's the last one. All right. There we go. Okay, I got all my things ready. And now we're ready to talk about Ethereum. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Are you bullish, bearish on Ethereum? Do you think it's going to stay a top 2 cryptocurrency overall, especially this next cycle and then going into the next bear run and next cycle? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Ethereum? Also, yesterday we kicked off on Instagram, TikTok, across all of our platforms. We kicked off our altcoin series of 30 days and the 30 best altcoins. So if you'd like to stay up in the know with that, best place I would say is follow me on Instagram or TikTok to stay in the know on that series. But I'm posting it ever, so you can follow me really anywhere. But I think the best experience for that series is either Instagram or TikTok. But TikTok might not be here for much longer, right? TikTok might be getting banned. All right. Let's look at the great old coin, Ethereum, and see what potentially do we have for 2025. Now, we're going to do it a little different than the Bitcoin one, because Bitcoin, we mainly focused on price because I know Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. I mainly wanted to focus on price action. Bitcoin's going to be here for a very, 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 very long time. Now, Ethereum, I don't think Ethereum's going anywhere. I don't think it's going to disappear. I don't think any of that. I think it's going to be here for a very long time. Now, I don't believe Ethereum is going to stay at number 2 crypto for much longer. Okay. And I'm going to give you a long list of reasons why. I think 2025 is going to be the last really, really, really good bull run for Ethereum. And then after that, I think it's gonna kind of fall off, unless something drastic changes, unless they do something massive. But like Vitalik, the owner of Ethereum, man, I don't want to, you know, be rude or anything, but he's just not like, as a leader wise, he's kind of not a great leader for, I think, for Ethereum. I think like leaders like Anatoly and Raj for Solana, much better leaders. And I just see, I see a decline in Ethereum's like what do you want to call it, like the blue chip status, or like its solid investment status. I see a decline in that they're kind of just ruining Ethereum. Honestly, I think it's getting ruined. I think it could hold if they drastically change some things, but I think Ethereum's going to the garbage. Not this cycle, but I think in the next one or the one after that. But I just don't think it's doing very well. And we're going to get into it, and I'm going to show you proof behind my opinion. Okay, I'm going to show you proof behind my opinion of data that's out there for you guys to look at. But one of the good things for Ethereum, one of the good things that Ethereum has for going for it, is its ETF, right? It's one of the only cryptocurrencies with the ETF. Really, there's only two. I mean, Solana does have the ETFs overseas and stuff, but not like Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Not like with companies like BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, and things like that. But Ethereum has an ETF, okay? And let's look at all-time total inflows, okay? Ethereum's seen about $2.4 billion in inflows after the last 2 days, really last 4 straight days of sell-off for these ETFs. But it has seen about $2.4 billion in inflows. Now, that's not a crazy number, but that's inflows and potential value locked in with these ETFs, especially with investors interested in buying Ethereum that maybe don't want to go on like a centralized exchange, a DEX, and they would rather buy it through an ETF, through BlackRock, Grayscale, or Fidelity, or something like that. But I love seeing that Ethereum has an ETF. I think it's good for it. That might be, some people might have polarizing opinions on that or opposite of views, but I do believe these ETFs are ultimately good for crypto in the long run. And Ethereum's seen about $2.4 billion in inflows just from these ETFs. Now, it's a very small percentage of its market cap, right? There were $350 billion market cap coin, $400 billion market cap coin. So 2.4 billion is really not that much in the grand scheme of things. But it's still good. It's still good for the chain, I believe. Now, here's some of the things that I think play against Ethereum and its future. Okay, let me put this volume down a little bit. But these are the things that I believe play a little bit against Ethereum and why I think they're in a slow decline rather than an uptrend on their future. So let's go to DeFi Llama. Okay, so DeFi Llama is a great, if you don't know what DeFi Llama is, it's a great tool that you can get a lot of information on. Okay, you can get like chain volume, DeFi volume, bridge TVL, compare chains, airdrops, treasury. There's literally hundreds of different things you can look at on this platform. And I really like DeFi Llama for getting some of my statistics because I know they're accurate and I know they can be trustworthy. Okay, let me fix the Instagram so you can see what I'm looking at. There you go. Okay. Wow. Jito. Jito is killing it. Okay. Let's look at fees and revenue, okay? So when we look at this, you can look at chain specific, right? You can look at ranking by fees revenue. You can look at just Ethereum, right? You can look at Ethereum based places where fees are getting generated. You can look at Solana based places, right? But I like to look at all because all is what matters. What is really going on across the entire crypto ecosystem. And as you can see, Ethereum is in 7th place in regards to its fees being generated. Okay, it's not looking too hot, especially for how large they are. Right? You have Solana at number 6, much better than Ethereum. You have a Solana-based company, Jito, in number 2, and then you have Tether, a stablecoin, Uniswap, and then Circle, all above Ethereum. Okay. Pump.fun is almost outperforming Ethereum, which is a meme coin launch platform, is almost outperforming Ethereum with only about $300,000 off. Okay. That's not a great look for Ethereum. If Pump.fun, a Solana-based meme coin launch platform, generates more fees than an entire blockchain that has almost a $400 billion market cap, right? To me, that's not a great look at all. Solana really is killing it. I mean, you got BullX here, you got Photon, you got Maker. Oh wait, no, sorry, not Maker. You got Trojan. I mean, the top 21 coins, you have several Solana-based companies, right? And so I think Ethereum is in trouble if it can't get its fees and revenue up, because that's how a project stays alive. If a project doesn't have money coming in to build, to innovate, to make it more efficient and scalable, it's gonna die off. And Ethereum very much used to be in the top, right? In the last year, it's still in the 7th place, right? It used to be in the top, but it's been getting knocked down over and over and over again from companies like Solana, Jito, and other platforms, which I think is not good for Ethereum at all in the long run. Is grass disconnected for you too? Let me check my grass. Grass is connected for me. My grass is connected. Sometimes you got to refresh, or sometimes even log out and then log back in for grass. Sometimes it kind of tweaks out a little bit. But yeah, this is, to me, not a great look for Ethereum. Okay, that's one. The revenues and fees, they're not sustainable, I think, especially for being a top 2 cryptocurrency. All right. Now you have this next one, ranking fees and revenue. Okay, this is, oh wait, we just looked at this, but this is for something different. Is it the same thing? I guess it is the same thing. I thought it is the same thing. What is this one? Dex's volume by, here we go. This one is the next one. Okay. The next one I want to look at is Dex volume. Okay. Dex volume is basically, are people using that chain and swapping on that chain? So like if you're looking at Solana, are people going to Solana and then swapping coins on that chain, right? You would go to a Dex like Jupiter, Bird Eye, or another Dex, Radium. And then are you taking Solana and swapping it for like a meme coin, an altcoin, stable coins? Are you swapping, right? Solana, which is much smaller than Ethereum, has over $1 billion more in volume than Ethereum when it comes to 24-hour DEX volume by chain, all right? Base is almost outperforming Ethereum, right? It's about halfway there. But I don't think the fact that a $400 billion chain is getting outperformed by a sub $100 billion chain. I don't think that's a great look for Ethereum. I think it shows people are beginning to leave Ethereum to go to better and more reliable and scalable and feasible chains like Solana, or like Base, or Sui, right? Or Hyperliquid, right? There's a lot of other chains on here that I would personally rather swap and use to trade daily than Ethereum. Ethereum, you got higher gas fees, slower transactions. It's just not sustainable. It's not a place for users to go and use. Now, it has been in the past, and I think people are very convinced it's not going anywhere, but I think the numbers are showing that Ethereum is declining in its narrative that it's the top dog. I think it's slowly losing its top dog reputation and becoming less and less the number one spot. I think Solana is the one taking the number spot across the board. Let's go to bridges. So what is bridges? Bridges is people taking their coins from another chain and bridging it to a different chain, right? So if you were on Ethereum, you could bridge your tokens to, say, Solana. Or if you're on Solana, you could bridge your tokens to Bitcoin or Avalanche or Arbitrum, any other chain, right? And as you can see here, when we look at just the top 10, Ethereum isn't even in the top 10 for inflows that people are bridging to. Now, my guess is Ethereum has a lot of outflows rather than inflows. Okay, now let's see, where even is Ethereum on here? Ethereum, I don't even think is in the top 50. Can I search? Search. Huh. Okay, I found Ethereum. It's number 59. And Ethereum has, it's number 59. And the 24-hour top deposit, which is USDT, okay? Ethereum's withdrawals in the last 24 hours is almost 100 million. It's $90.3 million have been withdrawn. And only 85.3 million has been deposited back in the chain, which would show Ethereum is actually losing in deposits. More is withdrawing daily than coming in daily, which I think is another indicator that it's not looking good for Ethereum. I think people are leaving the chain slowly. I don't think it's happening fast yet. I think it will come eventually, but I think right now people are slowly leaving Ethereum. I mean, you even see big NFT projects like Pudgy Penguins starting to use Solana. I'm interested if Azuki is using Solana for its coin. I don't know if they are, but I think we see an exodus of Ethereum, but it's a very slow exodus at the moment. But I don't think that looks good at all for Ethereum. So for me, I see an exodus and a decline in Ethereum's revenue, DEX volume, and inflows on their chain. It's not, to me, that does not look good. Now, when you look at a coin like a Solana is a number 3. Its inflows are $10 million, $11 million more than its outflows, right? That's a chain that's growing. Avalanche has $12.5 million of inflows compared to its outflows. That's a chain that's growing, right? To me, that looks way better. Sui, of a very small coin, is outperforming Ethereum. Okay, and Sui has inflows of $4.1 million, right? And I think that's really good. Abstract is going to be full of ETH OGs. Yeah, Abstract, I think, is the chain that Ethereum OGs will go to, right? They won't want to support Sui. They won't want to support a chain like Solana. They'll definitely go to Abstract, right? And I think Abstract might just come out and just take top dog. Volume 2, yeah. Abstract is going to be, I'm trying to keep tabs on it, but Abstract, I think, is going to be pretty crazy when it launches. All right. So those are things I think in the long term for Ethereum don't look great for the chain. Okay. I'm honestly not on the very, very, very long term. Like when I say long term, I mean like 5 years. Okay. I think in 5 years, Ethereum is going to be in a bad spot. I think Abstract, the new chain coming out, is honestly might be the death of Ethereum. Right? If Ethereum OGs decide to leave it because Abstract's the more efficient, better, cheaper chain that has great opportunities on it, why would you continue to stay on Ethereum? And I would not be surprised if maybe Pudgy Penguins, because I'm pretty sure they're the group that's creating Abstract. Why would they stay on Ethereum? Why would they not go support their own chain? Why would they not bridge Pudgies to Abstract? Makes sense. And it makes sense for them to keep their coin on Solana because Solana actually has volume. Solana actually has a crap ton of volume when it comes to coins and like meme coins like Pudgy, where Ethereum does not. So it makes sense to see why things are leaving. But I think in the shorter term, when I say short term right now, I mean like in the next year, I do believe Ethereum is actually going to have a pretty good run. Okay. I do believe this year we're going to see Ethereum break all-time highs. I think we're going to see some price discovery this year, and we'll see how high it goes. But Ethereum, I think for me to be long-term bullish, I would need to see a lot of things change for Ethereum. And honestly, I just don't think that's coming. I don't think Vitalik cares. I mean, if you look at Vitalik when he's at these like IRL events or when he's speaking on things, he doesn't seem like he cares. It honestly feels like he made his bag and he's like happy with whatever the outcome is. He doesn't care if it continues to grow and continues to flourish and be a top 2 coin. And I feel like he's just kind of like comfortable, right? And when someone gets comfortable, they get lazy. And I think that's where Ethereum's at right now. They're just comfortable. They think they got the number 2 spot in the bag and they don't maybe feel the pressure coming from these other chains. And I think that's going to be their downfall in the long run. All right, let's do, I just made my own just for this so we can look back on it. But let's get into the price prediction for Ethereum. All right, let's look at the good things that are coming this year for Ethereum and what might just happen. Okay, let's go back to 2016, which is kind of when Ethereum started. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to add text. Text is going to say 2016. So we have this for our reference. Okay, 2016. And then let's go to 2017. Shrink it down. And then this is 2017. The style is going to change to green. All right, that's 2017. Then we're going to get 2020. All right. And this one is 2020 box. So we can kind of overview the years, right? And let's do this one real quick. Okay. January 2, 2021. There we go. Okay. Let's change the text on here to bottom. And this is 2021. Okay. And then here's our current election year. Right there. All right. This is 2020. Oh, nope, sorry. 2024. And then we have final one, 2025. And where could we expect price to go in 2025, right? There we go. Where could we expect price to go in 2025? So as you can see, for Ethereum, we'll go to 2016 to 2017 and see what did those bull markets bring us, right? Ethereum wasn't even fully around yet in 2016, right? 2016 started way back over here. Okay, let's see the beginning of 2016. Oh, it doesn't even show. But it's like over here somewhere. The start of Ethereum is May. Okay, May 2016 is the start of Ethereum here. And from there, they had a pretty crazy bull run. Let's shrink this in a little bit more. There we go. Okay. 2016 was their genesis. So we can't really get much information on that, right? This is when Ethereum first launched, right? But they launched at a great time because right after their launch, they go into a massive bull run for Bitcoin. And that's when you see Ethereum absolutely rip from these lows all up to these highs. And really, it was straight up for Ethereum, right? They have this massive wick here. What date is that? Or what week is that? That is a crazy wick. That was in June. June seen the summertime had a big pullback for Ethereum. And then after June, you can see it continues on to up only mode, hitting new all-time highs in 2017. Kind of seeing what is Ethereum going to do? How are they going to perform? Performed great in 2017. I think this time is a little hard to compare for the current situation we're in. I think 2020 and 2021 are a much better indicator for us. But let's see also when it comes to the fib retracements, okay? Okay. Wait. Let me make sure I have my fib at the right spot down here on these lows. I want to catch that bottom. There we go. Okay. So let's check out this fib retracement, right? Let's check out how the fib went on 2016 to 2017. And as you can see, it did pretty well. Once the bear market happened, it went basically almost back down to the 1 down here. But once we had this fib retracement after this bull run in 2020, look, we outperformed, hit the -1, and then even further for Ethereum. So I think Ethereum, one of the things we can do is look at this fib retracement of this last bull run and see how will it perform potentially in 2025. Will we hit the -1 for Ethereum? What price is that? And then how far higher could we expect it to go? So let's put that out on the chart right now. So Ethereum 2020, right? This was the election year. Also, Donald Trump was this president, but this one is President Biden. And now we have Donald Trump again, and a lot of things stacking up for crypto this year for this bull run, which is a lot of pro presidencies and people in office and within the government that are pro crypto this year. The first time pretty much ever. So let's get it up to the Pico top of this bull run. Okay, there we go. That is the MACD that we have for the previous bull run. And as you can see, from previous bull run and previous election year, 2020 election year kicked off the bull run. 2021 post-election year, post-inauguration, absolute bull market, and Ethereum ripped up to new all-time highs. And their all-time high was $4,867 and a couple cents, right? So we have a bear run, comes back down, we find our bottom, we start breaking formation, now we're in a bull run, right? Bull run has started. 2024, we see some consolidation. 2024 election year, bull run kicks off. We see some correction. Now 2025, we should see a move like this on Ethereum, breaking previous all-time highs, getting into price discovery, so on and so forth. So how high could Ethereum go? I think if we base it off of previous bull runs, the last bull run broke the -1 on the previous bull run MACD, or the fib retracement. The fib retracement. So if this bull run indicates what could happen in the current bull run that we're in, we should be targeting at least the -1. And what is the -1? Let's put some text on that right now. Okay. The -1 is, oh, that's pretty good. 9,000. This -1 would be a $9,000 Ethereum. I think that's pretty fair for Ethereum in this cycle. That's essentially a 2x, right? From where we currently are. Essentially a 2x. We're right under 3. Well, actually almost a 3x. That's almost a 3x from where we currently are on Ethereum. Okay. I think to hit the -1 would be very realistic for Ethereum in the 2025 bull run coming up. Now, I think Ethereum's in a very important spot. It failed to break these previous highs to the left and have candle closures above. Okay. That to me, not great. I really need Ethereum to start. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. These highs here are very important highs. Okay. See how Ethereum failed to break above those highs there? That is not good signals for Ethereum at all. Terrible signals. We needed Ethereum to break above this line. Now, hopefully this little pullback here gets it above that line, but we need Ethereum to break that line. If Ethereum fails to break this line and actually comes back down to these lows and maybe even goes lower, that's not good for Ethereum. I really need Ethereum to break above this yellow high. And then the next highs it would be targeting would be these highs over here to the left. Okay. And let's see if you can see I don't think you can see the yellow line. Yeah, it's behind the white line. But essentially that big white line, which is the MACD 0 line, we would also need a break. But I really need to see Ethereum break these highs here. That would give me confirmation of bullish break of structure, and in fact that we are going to be pushing higher. Now, this is for if you're a spot trader trading on like the monthly and weekly time frame, right? You can go down to the daily time frame, right, and wait for confirmations. Let's get over to it. You can start waiting for bullish confirmations, right? Of higher lows getting created and formed to get your entry, whatever it is. That's not my goal here today, is to find you an entry. My goal today is to show you the bigger picture of Ethereum of what might happen. Okay, now I do see that Ethereum is making higher highs, right? It did have major break of structure over to this left on this consolidation, right? We have break of structure there. Okay, we had this consolidation channel right in here where price was just holding right in there, and we broke out, right? We had this major high to the left over here. We broke that high, but we failed to break the previous high far to the left, but we did break this high on the daily time frame with the candle closure above. Good work on Ethereum on that part. Now we have a pullback, finding support here. Now we push up. Okay, I think Ethereum will be pushing up in the next month above this line. I think by end of January to beginning of February, we should see this line here get broken, and that line is, let me get the text box up here. That line here is about $4,093 Ethereum. Okay, that's what we need Ethereum to break. We really need Ethereum to break that line. Okay, from this chart, this looks good to me. This wick off here, bouncing off this area of support here. Let me put the support area. See that bounce off in that support area? Price looks like it's finding support and probably going to start pushing up very soon. And what I would want to see is price to break this little consolidation area here, or actually this one right here, this imbalance wick. I'd want to see price I'd want to see price break that give a little bit of structure, make a higher low, and then I enter. That's what I'm looking for on Ethereum. Okay, but I do believe Ethereum is going to have a great 2025. It just needs to have some key breakage of these lines up here. Okay, I really need to see Ethereum to start making those moves, breaking those peaks, because it'll give really strong indicator that we're going higher. Really strong indication. So, let's look at where potentially could Ethereum go in its pico top. Okay, what I like to see is this. Okay, -1, I think, is a great target for us. Okay, that's $9,663 Ethereum. But if we look at the previous bull run over here, let's look at where Ethereum went at its pico top. All right, and how will we find this out? I'm gonna show you right now. So I'm gonna go from the -1 line over here to the left and drag it up to the top of this very big peak over here. Okay, another 71% on top of the -1. So let's see what's another additional 71% would be on top of our current -1. Okay. Okay, let's get another 71% here. That would put us at a 6,000. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That would put us at, here we go. If we got an additional 70% like Ethereum got last bull run on top of its -1 retracement, right? Let me move this over so it's cleaner. If we got an additional 71%, that'd put us at a $16,000 Ethereum. That would be pretty crazy to see Ethereum hit $16,000. Okay. I don't know if it will hit $16,000. Okay. That is like an 8x, right? 6x. Like a 5 to 6x, a 5.5x from current price on Ethereum. Is it possible? I think it is. I've seen crazier moves happen on cryptocurrencies. Okay, I've seen crazier stuff happen. But is it likely? I think $16,000 is unlikely for Ethereum to actually hit this cycle. I think $9,000 is much more likely. I do believe that Ethereum could hit the 5-figure range this cycle. So maybe $10,000, $11,000 Bitcoin or Ethereum. I do think that's possible. I think we could see a 5-figure Bitcoin or Ethereum this cycle. But I think it's going to be like a tap in and then maybe a wick off. There's going to be a resistance and then we're going to have bear run resume. Now, important things to take note of for Bitcoin, any of the coins we talk about when we're doing this price prediction over 2025. I think the bull run ends every bull run. I think it ends in November of that year. November 2025. I think this year we need to be paying attention to what happens in November of this year. Okay? November 2025, for me, if I have spot positions, if I have futures positions, if I have anything, I'm looking for my take profit on those and then looking for the bear run to begin. I'll probably honestly take the entire month of December 2025 off and do back testing and practicing that month, but then looking for my short opportunities coming into 2026. I think 2026 will be the bear run, but 2025 is the last year for bull run. Okay. And then I think we're going to get 2 years of downtrend. So 2027 will be bear. Then 2028, you're going to see the bottom come in and then start momentum into the bull run going back into 2030 will be the next bull run. If it continues this 4-year cycle. But I will be looking for November 2025. Like, put it on your calendar. Put the whole month of November on your calendar as I need to take profits. I need to close everything. Like, November 2025 is usually the last part of the bull run and the last good month before December and January enter into that bear market kicking off. And how do I know this? Let's go to the monthly time frame. Let's zoom in. Okay. And why did I choose that month out of all of them? Look at this bull run. What is this big white candle? January 2018, November 2017, right? You get into December, the start of December. December has a great month. This one, you would have missed out on some profits, but still you're way up, right? You can't time the top perfectly. But I would also be waiting for indicators, right? I'd be looking for my indicators that say to take profits. But January, last month, then you get a bear market, right? Now let's go to a normal bull market, right? 2021 was a normal bull market for Ethereum. What is this month right here? November 2021. December, bear market starts. Bear market begins, right? November of this year, I've been looking forward to that. And now, here, let me show you also my Bitcoin one, okay? Because Bitcoin has a better explanation to show you guys. If we go to Bitcoin, November, big bull market. December, massive push up, big wick off. This should be take profit time. Bear market kicks off. Okay, 2021, right here, this big wick is October. November actually is the first red candle towards the end of the month. December, massive red bearish candle here. Then bear run kicks off, right? So for me, October, November time, I'm beginning to wait for indicators that we're getting bearish structure formation, and it probably won't happen until December, January time. But I want to have all my positions done by December, because December you got holidays. December you got the new year coming. December you got weird price action. December is just a hard month to trade. Now, maybe you want to trade in it, but to me, I'd rather be done trading by December, waiting and for January's new price move of what are we starting a bear market, bull market, what is happening, and then go from there. But yeah, I will be looking for my exits towards the end of this year in November 2025. That will be my main goal this year, and I think you guys should be smart and do the same thing. Where did my fib retracement go? It was on the weekly. Here we go. Right? I think that would be the smart thing. But I think Ethereum has potential to definitely hit 9,663. Right? That's the -1 retracement here from previous bull run. Okay. And then I think potentially we see wick off and crazy resistance once we hit 5 figures on Ethereum. I think 5 figures on Ethereum is going to happen, but I think it's going to be short-lived. I don't think we hit 16.5 in this cycle. Okay. I think that might be a next cycle thing. Because if we hit, let's say we hit 9 from this Pico bottom here. Right, we hit 9. Then our -1 is just above 16. Yeah, I think 16K is next cycle. I think 16K is next cycle. But I like what I'm seeing on the charts for Ethereum right now. Let me go down the day time frame because I think we're at a pretty good spot for Ethereum actually. So if you wanted to use any of the links in our bios and actually open up a trade with BLOFIN, right? We're doing that event. Link is in bio or below this video. Use BLOFIN. That's my favorite exchange. You could put potentially trades once you get more confirmation, right? We want to see the yellow line break, this yellow line break, right? Then a pullback, then you enter. And then I think we're going to see massive bull run start kicking off. And February is typically a very bullish month in the market, okay? February is typically very bullish. And so I'm excited to see how do we perform in 2025, February 2025. I think it's going to be a really good month for us. Yeah, that's my guesstimate. I think we definitely hit for Ethereum. We target and hit that $9,600 Ethereum. I think that's like an easy given. That's going to hit right up there. And that's about a 3 to 2. I get 2.5x right now. Like almost a 3x from where we currently are. And I'd be very happy with a 3x on Ethereum. I'm looking for the proper indicators and the proper opportunities to put in my long positions. But I'm excited for Ethereum and excited to see what it's going to do in 2025 because I think it has great potential. I want to open up now to if anybody of you guys have any questions over what we just went to, or if you have any thoughts on Ethereum. What do you guys think? Could we hit a $9,600 Ethereum this cycle? Or is that too far out? Is 3x too high? Love to hear your guys' opinions on what do you think of for Ethereum. Are you guys bullish, bearish? Do you think it hits $9,600? Oh shoot, I just deleted that. Do you think it hits $9,600 Ethereum? Do you think that's really realistic, or do you think Ethereum's dying like me? Like maybe I think honestly maybe this could be the last good cycle for Ethereum. If the DEX volume and revenue streams for Ethereum continue to dive and other chains begin to outperform it, this could be the really last good cycle for Ethereum if they don't really hold up. Or I mean, these ETFs could be the saving grace of Ethereum too. These ETFs could be the saving grace for Ethereum that cause it not to die off. Well, everyone, for this morning, I wanted to keep this stream quick and timely for your guys' time because I want to respect it. And I wanted to give you guys the deep explanation of why I think Ethereum in 2025 is going to have a really good run, but also give you guys some hindsight in this could be the last good run for Ethereum. we'll see. We'll see how 2025 plays out. We'll see how 2026 plays out. And really, to really know if I'm right, we'd have to wait until the next cycle, which is so far out, right? 2030 would be the next cycle kickoff. Or not 2030. 2028 would be the next cycle kickoff. And we need to wait until 2028 to really see if I was right or not. Is Ethereum dead by then? Kind of like, is Abstract more the one to go to? Is Solana more? XRP? Who's the top dogs in 5 years, right? Really 3 years. 3 years we have to see who plays out and who becomes kind of the top 5 cryptocurrencies. Does Ethereum able to hold the number 2 spot for the next 5 years? 3 to 5 years? I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. That's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents on the market. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning, just so you know, tomorrow morning we have the Jupiter allocation checker should go live. And we should have a complete stream just on the Jupe airdrop and Jupuary that's happening this month and how you can be prepared for the next one. And we also have a really good video coming out at the end of this month. Once we get our actual allocation locked in, we're gonna post a video overviewing Jupuary this year, overviewing how you can max out your allocation for 2026, and also how you can benefit from holding Jupe and using it to your benefit for the future. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.